Hello, welcome back to the Best Take Last Take podcast. You know what? Fuck this, man. I'm not even gonna be dramatic whatsoever. I'm not gonna do anything like that. We're about to get into it. It's week 15. It just wrapped up. The fucking miracle in Las Vegas happened. We are gonna talk about the Patriots versus Raiders. Total collapse. We're here to talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tristens. We're going to talk about the Colts and the Vikings last week, so if you want to skip ahead. And also we're going to talk about Brady and sorry, I hope I get a fucking heart attack mid-show. Brady and the Bengals. And then we're probably going to talk about
how rich James is now.
Yes, and so those are the 5 topics of this week. 5. So if you want to skip ahead to any of them, you know what? I don't care. If you want to listen to this, if you want to follow us on TikTok, go right ahead. This is all... I deserve this. I deserve this.
All right, Logan, tell me this.
Am I gay?
You wanted to go into overtime.
Yes.
You
okay.
Oh, no.
Let's...
No, rewind.
I'm not gay.
I want your thoughts, both of y'all's thoughts, on the touchdown catch. Was it a catch?
No.
Was his foot inbounds, out of bounds?
Remove my biasism, or whatever the word is, favoritism. Remove all that. That is not a touchdown. That was not a touchdown. Foot was clearly out of bounds. But this is the second time the referees have fucked us this year. First in Minnesota with the Hunter Henry catch. Not a touchdown. Should the Patriots ever been in that situation? Absolutely not. Before the touchdown happened, it is the Raiders are driving down the field. Tristen says, Matthew Judon is gassed. And I said, I'm going to save it for the show, not thinking this bullshit would happen. Matthew Judon was completely gassed. Last year in the playoffs, last year in weeks 16, 17, and 18, he was completely gassed. Right now, this is the time of the year where the big guys up front get tired. But I don't have, and I'm not going to sit here and make excuses for the Patriots, but this is now the second year in a row where in late game situations, our best players get tired. If there's one thing about Bill Belichick that we all know as Patriot fans is that he preaches conditioning throughout the entire season. Julian Edelman, for years, talked about how they would run hills every single winter. And they would be like, we're about to make a big playoff run. Why are you having us do sprints on the mountain? And Bill Belichick talks about, well, it's going to come down to the very end of the game. Who's going to be more tired or not? Clearly, Matthew Judon is skipping out on cardio. But not so much blame on him. I said it on the show that I want to drink bleach. I want to chug it. But I want Matt Patricia to join me. That fucking moron should not be calling the plays plain and simple. Call screens. Call his runs when he shouldn't have to. That last play should have just been a run or just kneel the fucking ball and going straight into overtime. That should have never happened.
But what happened?
But what happens? Ramondre Stevenson breaks out for a big one. No timeouts left. Should have just gone out of bounds, end the game, pitches it back to Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers saw Mac Jones and said, I hate you, so I'm going to throw it directly to you. Chandler Jones picks it off, former New England Patriot great, and then just bullies Mac Jones straight to the ground. Give me your lunch money, white boy. Like what happens to you when you go to the bar, and then the game is fucking over. I just want to laugh. I just want to fucking laugh. Like, this season's gone to shit. Next week, you're going to lose to the Bengals. We might make the playoffs on a complete fluke. This season's over. Matt Patricia should be fired. Bill Belichick should really, really look at his entire roster and say who's going to stay, who's going to go. Trade everybody for DeAndre Hopkins. Let's bring back Tom Brady. Let's bring back Logan. Let's get the whole family back together. And let's just move on to next year. 2023. 2023. The return. The return.
Finish?
With my life? I hate today. But Uncle James is doing great.
I'm doing fantastic.
Uncle James is doing great. We've been on a downhill. What's the word I'm looking for?
I am.
We've been in a slump.
Yeah,
I am fucking shaking.
We've been in a slump.
The happiness. It's just.
Welcome to my fucking world.
No, bro. I am replaying like this game in my head. I'm fucking fuming.
Okay, but what was at stake? Honestly.
We could go to the playoffs.
Okay, and then what?
I'm not Hank from PFT. Like he's like, oh, what big deal? You wanna show something, whether you make it all the way or not. Like, it's fucking football at the end of the day. You just want to be like, you know, at least we're fucking trying. Like, at least, like, no, bro, we're not. No disrespect to any other team, but like, we're not the Patriots of old. But you can't just put out this product in Boston and expect people to be like, hey, it is what it is.
Eddie's talking shit.
Fuck Eddie.
Yeah, no, fuck Eddie.
What's Eddie's last name?
I won't tell you.
Okay.
I'll get to him later.
Mrs. Eddie, check your home screen computer. No. Check that file with the emoji going like this. Check it. And double think twice about proceeding with this marriage. No,
No.
I'm not editing these out. I'm not.
No,
She probably knows.
I don't know.
Is Eddie certified?
He's certified, but fuck him.
Yeah, no, fuck him. Uncle James was doing great.
Yeah.
You're way up here. I was asking Logan, I'm like, when was the last time the Cowboys lost, the Patriots lost, James won bets, and the Steelers won?
I don't know.
And that's probably dates back before I was alive.
I hope you know that there is some random fucking homeless man in Lake Jackson, Texas right now. Fed, clothed, and warm.
In a hotel.
In a fucking hotel.
I did stop and help 2 old ladies on the side of the road.
I knew it! I fucking knew it! And you know what? They probably didn't even need help.
And you know what?
They didn't.
Yesterday we went out.
Oh.
I said, look, James, I got the first round, you get the second round. He's like, nope, it's all me tonight.
7 rounds?
At least.
Who paid for the food?
I didn't.
That was the deal.
That was the deal.
I'll pay for the drinks when we get in Jack in the Box.
Drinks, $85 over under.
Under.
Probably.
Yeah.
Food, 25 over under.
Over.
40?
30.
It was like $60 for all.
So James paid a little more.
Like $65.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay. Hey, at the end of the day, charity is bought in this household, this cursed house.
No, yeah, fuck this house.
I went over my 5 minutes, but
You did.
You know, to answer your question, for what? We win, we possibly get bounced in the first round. Mac Jones has made it to the playoffs his 2 years in New England despite not having an OC, despite having a terrible offensive line. Doesn't matter. You're the New England Patriots. You have a reputation to uphold. You cannot put out this product and expect people to be okay with it. Like, I know that I'm preaching to fucking nobody, but it just makes no sense to me.
Okay.
Like, right now, Boston, besides the Celtics and the Bruins, the Red Sox are ran by a fucking Nazi who doesn't want to pay anybody, and now the Patriots are doing this. Like, this is not...
It's okay, man. You live to see another day. I think that's all it comes down to. Welcome. You have 6 rings under your belt.
Yeah.
So...
But I should have 10.
You should. And I should have... I don't know.
Hey, wait.
All right, before we get to ours, my game.
I'm fucking shit.
Before we get to my game, we have to talk about Matt Ryan choking
Oh, yeah.
a 33-point lead.
I like how you don't want to. I like how you.
No,
I like
maybe
how
it's
you
my
want.
game.
I like how you want to spread
Maybe it's my
it.
game.
Yeah.
Is it Matt Ryan? He's just cursed?
Yes.
Is he cursed?
You know what? I'm so glad you bring that up.
And John
There's
Taylor.
people out there in the world
fuck. Yeah,
who have it
no,
worse.
We'll get to that later.
No, there's people out there who have it worse. I have a job to go to tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. So does he.
I have food in my belly.
I'm sure he.
You got a roof over your
I
head.
have a roof over my head.
No insulation in the walls.
No, hey, you're absolutely right. I'm either freezing or burning to
Is there more
death.
insulation in Porta Can or your apartment?
Porta can.
Really?
Porta can comfortable. My apartment freezing cold.
Yeah.
And I'm healthy.
Are
I
you?
hope tomorrow my fucking heart just gives out. I hope it fucking does. Okay, Matt Ryan has it way worse. Let's get to
Ryan
that.
has it worse.
Matt Ryan has now blown 5 of the most infamous leads in NFL history. Of course, 28-3, one of the happiest days of my life. Back when life was actually fucking good. Obviously, 2, Dallas, Mr. Tristen's
I
Cowboys.
remember that
Haircut T, that's his new nickname. Blew a huge game against, I want to say, I think he's blown 2 to Tom Brady. Huge games. And then obviously the biggest one that just keeps topping them yesterday, Saturday, for the whenever you're listening to this. I believe they were up 30-0 at halftime. 33-0 at halftime. Their best player, Jonathan Taylor, pulls out first quarter of the game. Absolutely fucks us on the bets.
Yeah.
Go up 33 to nothing. Play conservative, a bunch of mistakes going forward. Minnesota ends up winning the game. I believe 38-33 was the final score.
No, they had 36.
It was like
36-33 was the
No.
final score. In overtime,
they won.
Kirk Cousins pulled off a miraculous performance.
Thuggins.
Kirk Thuggins. I fucking hate that little kid at the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah,
I wish I
fuck
go
him.
back in time and bully him. Like, I would stuff him in the lock and just set it on fire. All right, that's a little too much, bro. Like, I'm just.
It just hit you right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
because it's gonna hit.
Because whenever we were in the room, we were like, we deserve to lose, and you were just
We
kind of
do.
sitting there in silence.
We do deserve to
But it
lose.
hit you right now.
This is Brittany Griner's fault. That giant fucking bitch. That's what I get for making all those jokes. I knew it. If this show fucking gets us flagged, okay, so be it. If we're gonna set the house on fire, if Matt Patricia is cooking for us for the Patriots, I'm just gonna join. I'm just gonna participate. I'm just gonna add a little more fluid to this. Let's move on. Is Matt Ryan cursed? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or
This
is Kirk Thuggins that good?
No.
Jeff Saturday, coach on a Saturday, and it looked great.
Looked great for one half.
He looked great for half the Saturday.
For half the Saturday.
The other half.
And then Saturday night, he's not built for it.
Yeah. I mean, hey. What do you tell your team after that?
Guys, we got 3 more games left.
No, bro. Like, okay, you're halftime, you're up 33-0.
You're feeling good.
Most coaches would be like, guys, don't look at the score. It's 0-0. Let's play the rest of the 30 minutes.
Yep.
Blah, 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 whatever they say.
Yep.
I don't know what Jeff Saturday said, but it wasn't enough.
No.
They went in there fucking high as a fucking kite. And I don't know.
And just
I mean, Minnesota, like, I was getting notifications on my phone every, 3 minutes that Minnesota's in the red zone. This and this and that. I'm like, holy shit, like, what's going on? And then next thing I know, it's tied.
Craziest quote of Saturday was Patrick Peterson, P2, said to Kirk Thuggins at halftime, "Hey, bro, we just need 5 touchdowns."
Yep.
And then Kirk was like, "Are you being sarcastic?" And then in reality, he was like, 5. And when you think about it, 5 touchdowns is not that much.
Yeah, but no, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
For one half, that's a lot. But shout out to their defense, though, because Minnesota's defense sucks.
It's awful.
But they play well. I mean,
They played great for one half.
The Colts scored 3 points in all half, and then overtime. That's pretty impressive. Good for them.
Is this the type of win for Minnesota that completely gets them over the hump going into the playoffs? Like, there's no more primetime Kirk can't get it done. Like, they are...
Their roster is pretty good on paper. Their defense kind of sucks, but, I mean, hey.
What did Justin Jefferson do?
Oh, he
Everything.
He got
Everything.
11 catches, 100
over 100 something yards. Now he's like
He had
300.
over 200.
No.
No.
There was some other guy that was also
No,
went
that's
off, too, but...
Osborne.
Yeah,
Osborne
AJ
went off.
Osborne, yeah.
But yeah, so Minnesota's completely just steamrolling now. I think personally this carries them into the playoffs, but I still don't believe in them. I still believe that Tristan's Cowboys can beat them. I still believe the Eagles can beat them. I believe if they match up against the Bucks, no, I feel like that's the only team that can beat them.
San Fran can beat them.
San Fran can beat them, absolutely. Yeah. So that's we got BCB. Yeah, he's hurt. Cock is limping.
Oblique or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
he probably hit him.
Yeah.
He got hard, woke up in the morning and hit his rib. Hey, would you rather have that? I'm going to ask the two of you.
Okay.
Would you rather be known as Big Cock Brock? I'm trying to spin it for your name. No, I can't think of it. Huge Hog James? No homo. But I mean, for you, and T, Tiny. I'm not saying that. But would you rather have that nickname?
Okay.
Or would you rather be like a complete nobody, but have the biggest dick and just no one knows about it?
Oh, I mean, that's how it is now. I mean,
I can hear 3 women going.
fuck no. Oh, son of a bitch.
Okay, let's see. What else? We talked about the Colts. All right, hey, come on. Sweet Chin Music, face it.
Okay, so I was driving over here.
Late?
Starting to chime in. No, there's a bunch of fucking traffic out there for no reason. I was driving over here. I'm like,